If you've spent any amount of time on YouTube browsing the outdoor and off-road genre, you've probably noticed a pretty consistent theme over the last couple of years, and certainly over the last 12 months. Overlanding has certainly come into style lately.
You never there you go, there you go. Love was you lived your life with miles of bitterness. And I'm just gonna say it, I'll say it. I used to think that you were right in this, but maybe you were wrong. I'm just gonna say it, I'll say it.
If the term overlanding is new to you, then I'll make it easy for you to understand. It's basically camping in your Prius and pretending not to be homeless, and instead of sleeping in the Walmart parking lot, you go park out in the woods somewhere and hope nobody bothers you.
How you fellas doing? We're about to have us a little party in this red Prius over here if you want to join us.
Oh, you're not going anywhere near that Prius, okay?
Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about a bunch of hobos in a stranger's car with talk radio playing really loud. It's going to be a nice evening.
All right, honestly, that's not really what I'm talking about. To keep it simple, overlanding is basically multi-day camping, but traveling to different areas to camp every day or two while trying to, as much as possible, stay off of the pavement. About a year and a half ago, myself, Garrett, and Joe planned our own multi-day overlanding trip out on the Paiute Trail in central Utah. We loaded up our side-by-sides with all the typical camping gear, tents, sleeping bags, coolers, stoves, basically everything except the kitchen sink. It didn't take us long to realize our plans of riding all day, setting up camp, prepping food, going to sleep, taking down camp, moving to a new area, and doing that all over again the next day was it was going to be kind of time consuming and kind of was going to take out all the fun. So once we got out there, we decided let's just make this a base camp and we'll just kind of ride out from here and go explore in the vicinity. So recently we've been seeing a few side-by-side setups for overlanding. All the ones I've seen they're basically builds put together for different expos and that type of thing. It's questionable if they've actually been used camping at all, ever. If they have, they don't look like it. They're typically like a Can-Am Defender. I've seen a Polaris General. Joe went to an expo and saw that one there. And they typically just put a rooftop tent on it, some racks on the beds, and throw some cool accessories on there. I'm sure there's people out there actually doing this, but they're busy doing this and they're not filming it and putting it on YouTube so the rest of us can see what's going on. Seeing these builds has got us thinking about doing something similar, but with a twist. All three of us basically have sport machines with zero storage, and they definitely aren't really the best candidates for any kind of overland build. Maybe Joe's Talon could get away with doing something like this. He's got the roof space for like a rooftop tent, but that's basically a no-go for Garrett and I. So the three of us have decided to put together a little friendly competition between us. And the competition goes something like this. We each have to come up with an overlanding trailer. That's fun for Garrett and Joe because they don't actually have trailer hitches on their machines. So now they got to go spend money and buy an accessory to put on there so they can actually tow a trailer. The trailer has to carry all of our gear, and it also has to provide us a way to sleep off of the ground. There's no setting up a tent on the ground and sleeping in there. It's against the rules. Each of us has a budget given to us from Deranged Off-Road for $1,500.
Dad,
What?
what the frick are you doing at that little trailer?
We're going overlanding, baby. What's
up guys, Garrett here, and here is the base for my overlanding trailer. So as you know already, we have all gotten overlanding trailers to build, and this is where I'm starting from. So a lot of this is going to have to go. I'm not sure exactly what hitch I'm going to use over here, if I'm going to bring it up just a hair more or down. It all depends after I get the weight. But come on around over here as well. I got the EMP hitch plate on now. And then give them a good shot of the trailer there, Chase. Boy, is she a beauty for the budget that we're working under. Some nice wood fenders. Some quality GMC old school rims. But when this is all done, we plan on having a pretty sweet overlanding rig. So continue to follow us. Check out these builds. I think you guys are gonna like what you see.
All right, guys. Here's my trailer. Right here. Just a bunch of steel. That's right. I'm going a completely different route that those other two, Joe and Garrett, are going. I will be building mine from scratch. Also trying to finish this one at the same time.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my front porch and welcome to my project Hillbilly Overland trailer. As I'm sure you probably already know, we've got $1,500 with a little cushion, maybe up to 16 of our own money if we end up going that far. But we've got $1,500 to build ourselves an overlanding trailer designed to be pulled behind a UTV. So here is my version. I'll give you the quick once over. So as you can see, I went a different route than Garrett and Dave a little bit anyway. I bought a utility trailer that somebody had decided to enclose a little bit. So here's what she looks like. Brand new LED taillights. I'll get to all the details of what I'm going to do in my own video, but we wanted to make sure you guys saw our base and kind of what we're starting from. We haven't decided fully what the prize is for whoever gets the best overlanding trailer, but this is my base. Garrett and Dave took the route of building a lot of theirs, and I kind of took the route of trying to find something that was started and investing my money, I guess, in other things. So hopefully we'll see if I have enough left over to do that. I've got a good starting point here, I guess. A lot of work to do, a lot of things to do. But I think I'm in a good spot. Not a ton of money left to spend. Honestly, for us to do this right, or for me to do this how I want to do it, I'll probably end up being in it $2,000–3,000 at least. So, but this is it. So let's get this party started.
All right, there you have it. You guys watching now know as much as I know about Garrett and Joe's and as much as they know about mine and each other's. So this is going to be very interesting. We want it to be some kind of a competition. We're not really sure how to judge that. I think we have to leave it up to you guys to judge what you like better, how much more creative I was than the rest of them, and we're also going to leave it up to you to decide what kind of prize I should get after I win. So leave a comment. Let us know what I deserve. Garrett and Joe, you guys can decide what second, third place gets. Probably nothing. But yeah, should be very interesting. Garrett found his little trailer on probably Facebook Marketplace. Joe did the same, and I just bought a whole bunch of steel. So, $1,500 budget. I already can tell this is going to be really hard. $1,600 if we count $100 out of our own pocket, which we're going to allow for. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be tough. I hope we don't end up with a whole bunch of junk in the end and things that just fall apart on the trail. We're hoping that this will take 2 months, maybe. I don't know. We haven't really discussed a perfect timeline, but we want to get started. Actually, we have gotten started. I've gotten a lot further than that pile of steel that you saw, but we're all making our own videos. We're all going to be releasing our own build videos. Hopefully we'll, on this channel, release at least one a week. Not one from each of us a week, but probably one build video per week over the course of the next however long it takes to do it. We kind of got a trip kind of planned. Probably leave from here in St. George, Utah, head out to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. We can do that right from our doorsteps. We can head straight out there and get there. It's one idea. Anyways, rambling on here. We very much appreciate your guys' support. We couldn't do this without you, honestly. You guys that have been watching, subscribing, that buying things off of our website, we really, really appreciate it. If you want to continue your support, just hit that like button, watch the videos. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. I mean, that's one of the biggest ways you can support us. We also have a Patreon account. We have a few people there that are helping us out every month. We really appreciate them. You can also just buy something off our website. We got all kinds of different things on there. You need a new hat? Get yourself a hat. Need a hoodie? Get a new hoodie. Or just watch the videos. Subscribe. All right, guys. That wraps it up for me. I don't know which one of us is going to release the first video of the first part of our build, but stay tuned for that. Have a good one.